Two dope boys back for another one. About to get into another reaction. We got a man who found 7.5 M's in a storage unit, man. Joe Budden reacts. Two dope boys react. Let's get it.
I did have a whose side are you on?
Oh, yes.
I had a whose side are you on for you guys.
Let's hear it.
That's it. Where's my let me plug in. Like to hear it. Here it goes.
Dan Dotson, one of the stars of Storage Wars, bought an abandoned and neglected storage unit for $500 and proceeded to find $7.5 million inside a safe in the unit. They said he purchased the unit for $500, and initially the first person who came in to try to crack the safe couldn't open it or failed to do so. They finally cracked the safe, opened it up, and found $7.5 million cash. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Okay. Immediately after the discovery was made, Dan gets a call from a mysterious lawyer who is now representing the seller of the unit, saying, "We want it all back." Initially offered $600,000 to return the storage unit and the rest of the money. Dan declined. They then countered with $1.2 million. After discussing it over with his wife, Dan decided to accept the offer and turned a $500 purchase into a $1.2 million jackpot. It begs the question.
I'm confused.
What's the question? No, you're not. You know what time it is.
Assuming that the law, we're assuming, we don't know the law, we're not lawmakers. Assuming that the law states the purchaser of the unit owns whatever's in the unit.
Yeah.
What do you do? Whose side are you on?
Depending on how that phone call went.
Yeah, exactly.
This remind me of when Roddy Ricch storage unit. Yo, fam, we offered this. Oh, you still saying no?
We're coming to get you and that.
Yeah, that part.
And he get his stuff back.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because safe to assume that if somebody has $7.5 million in the safe that needed to be broken into in storage, and also another $1 million to get that money, it's safe to assume.
What might have been keep $1 million?
They're an investment bank.
You keep 1.2 and give me
That's not what he said.
That's not what he said.
Either way.
Either way. Safe to assume where this is coming from. So
I'm gonna pause it real quick. What would you do in this scenario?
Well, like Joe said, assuming the law says I'm entitled to what's in the safe, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably keeping that, dog.
I don't know, but like he said, it's like, do you have to look over your shoulder? Like,
I mean,
if they got long money like that, like to be able to pay you $1 million so they could get that $7 million. You think they can't hire some hitters to get you? Like, you get what I'm saying?
I did shit. I got some M's too now, man. I'm out, dog. I'm out, dog. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping all that, dog. 7.5? Yeah, I can hire some bodyguards, dog.
It's funny because either way, I think I would just do things like, for example, if I ended up giving the guy with the 7.5 and him giving me 1.5 million, I could rest more easy. But if I just dip or I just take it, I gotta dip. I gotta lay low. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing like flashy. But the thing is, you don't know like the face of the person that's coming for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could do all this ducking and dodging, but you don't know who you're ducking and dodging from.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
I'm out.
I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe there's such things as like good karma, you know, like you, and then that's still more bread than you had initially for a $500 investment. You get 1.5.
So major come up.
That's a major come up. So I don't know. Why don't you just be like, all right, I'm good with the 1.5, but you want the whole.
I'm taking it all.
You want the damn. All right.
I'm hiring some bodyguards, dog.
Every day.
Bulletproof everything.
Hold on. Bulletproof everything. Hold on. For the rest of your life, bodyguards for the rest of your life.
I'm living simple.
It ain't cheap. What you gonna be eating bread and cheese, like eating cheese sandwiches?
Going to the Philippines somewhere, dog. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We out, dog. We're gonna have what's some joints called? Shelters, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have underground shelters.
Oh my God.
All that shit, man.
Clown.
We're gonna have jets.
But with that in mind, whose side are you on? What would you do?
I did exactly what he did. I don't know if I would have negotiated.
I don't know if I would have turned down the 600 because I don't feel entitled to it. But
I would have turned down the 6 just because I could think of 2 places to hide for at least 10 hours.
I'm trying my hand.
And I got the cash out.
Yeah, like whoa.
And I got the 7.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't like I can't get in the
But
safe.
I'm giving it back. I am giving it back.
Again, It depends on how them phone calls go.
Yeah.
It ain't no phone call you could give me that's gonna make me keep $7 million of a nigga. That's not $7 million in the safe.
In a storage unit.
In a storage
you mean
unit.
it's not yours?
That only mean one thing.
Yes.
And I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I agree with y'all.
I like my family and shit.
Yeah, I like my fingers, my toes.
Yeah, all that shit.
To the people on the other side of this, what do you think?
I mean, I'm keeping the money.
I'm trying my hand. Fuck that. You going to come pop me about this 7. I'm not the fuck. I'm gonna
Let's
give you.
get
You
it.
give
That's
you
probably
6.
good.
You give me the
I believe
1.
you.
First off, nobody would know I got $7.5
God gave me the
million
$7.
out the safe because I would have never made that public knowledge. But in the
That's a
event
good
that it did become public knowledge, yo, dog, y'all had it in a if it was worth so much, y'all should have never let the storage unit go on the sale. If y'all had that much bread and all that other shit, they send you mad notices before your shit go for sale. They send you all that shit. Y'all ain't go get the bread.
Hold on, he's making some good points. I
That's
would
why
have
I'm
never
saying
said
keeping the
nothing. I'd have been
bread,
like, oh shoot, I'd have bounced. Like I would never like publicize it, made no big deal out of it, or nothing like that. Like
You know, I ain't telling
Yeah, I ain't telling
nobody,
that,
nigga. That is where he fucked
yeah,
up. You know what I'm
that's when
saying?
everything goes downhill. Once people find out, they're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that
You
shit
know,
was gonna
that's
get
how it goes.
deposited, nigga, some
Yeah.
way, somehow,
Yeah.
nigga, without
It,
nobody
it would have been
knowing.
by me. It would have been by somebody else. Somebody else would have had that money.
Motherfuckers would have been asked
Exactly.
out, nigga. I disappeared, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have been
But the thing is, when it gets real, it's like when you have a family. I think it's different if you're like a single person, a single dude or female.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be responsible for something happening to your family, for something that you could have prevented.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
so
I feel
I
you.
think it's different, like when you're by yourself versus you having a family.
Yeah.
You know, because you want to have a clear head. You don't want to have to look over your shoulder when you have a family. You know, they be all over the place. They might be in school. You know, kids be all over the place. So
keep your mouth shut.
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
So if it wasn't on the show and somebody bought the storage unit, y'all would have been stuck regardless.
I don't
Or
give
they
a
could
fuck.
be so rich that $6 million slipped their mind a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. Let it keep slipping.
I don't give a fuck if your face on the safe.
You know it's gonna keep
That's
slipping.
my fucking money, and you want to kill me for that money.
And they might. They might. And they might. And they might.
She double it down hard.
She double it down.
That was a mistake. Y'all can keep.
Yeah,
That's
they,
cool.
they might.
Yeah,
They might.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I ain't risking it. I don't want nobody to come kill me.
I'm a run.
So now you on the run.
Yes.
That's I feel like we need to take blessings when they come. You just walked into $1.2 million
God,
for
no, God
$500.
gave me 7.5, babe. That's what God gave me.
Blessing.
That's what God gave me,
That's what God gave
7.5. Matter of fact, you could buy guns and all that and help. What's up? Let's go to war then. Yeah, we both up.
But when they tell your story on the news,
Oh, well.
I'ma understand how that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, that's where she went wrong.
I don't think she's thinking about her loved ones, though.
She not.
She said, "Let's go out, guns
Nah,
blazing."
I don't know if she
nigga.
has like kids or whatever, but she seemed like she's like guns blazing.
She's
like
ready
she's
to
on some
get
John
it.
Wick. She's on some John Wick. Guns blazing. Like she gonna be wildin'.
Hell yeah.
Right. She could have kept the
Yeah,
one.
it doesn't.
1.5, whatever it was.
It almost sounds like a little, made up, but because the guy's famous, right? That's the guy from the show Storage Wars, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sidebar, I love that show. Did
That's
y'all
a
watch it?
great show.
Dog, when I tell you I would be on the
What's
edge
the
of
other
my
one?
seat.
American Pickers?
Yes.
That's another good
I
one.
would be on the edge of my seat knowing these niggas ain't gonna get nothing but toy dinosaurs and a dumbass picture of Betty Boop. I'd be like, oh my God, what is it? I always thought it was gonna be 7.5.
Some old bum ass coats.
Every time.
Yeah.
Dust and ass.
Or a bike or some shit.
It's
Yeah.
always some stupid shit.
It is.
You know what I mean? Or special coins, they be Chuck E. Cheese coins. It's a waste of time. I love watching people waste their time like that.
It's like,
It's my bread.
you're crazy.
I like A&E people.
Y'all niggas gangsters, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it's my money.
I don't even believe it.
Oh, I don't. I believe her.
I think he pardoned.
I believe
she
she
was
would do it.
serious.
Oh, she absolutely.
She's
would do it.
dead. She risked her life.
Yeah.
Like,
It's 7.5.
I think you're too reasonable for that. I think you would be practical. You value your family. I mean, you put a lot at risk for money that you ain't even
But
had.
you know what? I know what he's saying. I understand where he's coming from, but it's different too because they're in a position where they're making a lot of money anyway. So it's like 7.5. They'll just put that. They'll probably stack that up with the rest of the money. Versus us being regular people, and we might not stumble upon that cash ever again in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Joe Budden Black, I'll give it back. He got mad bread.
You
know
say
what I'm saying?
that to the hungriest ghouls.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, give it to the needy,
On the
yo,
block,
for
dogs.
real. So they're speaking from a different perspective. Like they're already established in what they're doing, versus like other people that's trying to up and coming and they looking for their come up. Like I hope something happened. Like they just winging it from day to day, hoping something good happen,
Hell
and
yeah.
this land to their lap. You think they gonna be letting go of that? I don't think most people would.
Nah. Like I'm gonna build a fortress.
Exactly.
yeah, I don't believe that information no matter
Yo,
what.
bro. Let me ask you a question, Ish.
just play it out. If you were on the other side, I know you would say you wouldn't have lost track of it. You wouldn't have let the unit go into foreclosure, whatever. But if that happened, and you had and the person didn't want to give you your money back, what would you do?
Chalk it up as a loss. Okay.
Now ask me.
You would chalk up $7 million, no matter how much money you was up or not up.
Okay.
Ain't nobody just chalking up.
So you call this dude and I understand you just bought my storage unit.
Exactly.
It's $7.5 million in there. Look, dog, keep 600. Let me get the rest. And he like, nah, fuck that. That's mine. All right, keep 1.2. Let me get the rest. Nah, fuck that. That's mine. I don't know what you're talking about. This is my money.
He understood you.
I want to make sure we playing this.
Kids' school and all of that shit and be like, yo, let's negotiate. It's a different conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the conversation.
But so how would you feel? So do you think there's a certain limit of money that you would have to already have for you to take a $7.5 million L?
I think it would make a difference.
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
if I'm already all the way up, nigga, then I'm already giving it back.
So how much would you need to be cool with taking a $7.5 million L?
How much would I have to
like
have
your net worth or whatever, or liquid cash, whatever, however you want to frame it.
to take it?
No, for you to take that L and let them take it. So say for example, you was on the other end, like you the person trying to get your money.
I have to have at least like double that. You know what I'm saying?
For you to be like, all right, you could take my $7 million.
I wouldn't be okay with somebody taking my $7 million, dog. But I'm saying I would never be okay with it. But I think it'd be easier to forget if I was still up. You know what I'm saying? I put it to you like this. You know what I'm saying? You walking around with like $200 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to be real salty if you drop the whole $200. But if you drop $10, you know what I'm saying? That's a little easier to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still up 190. That's what I mean by that.
I get it, but I don't know. I don't think nobody want to take that loss, even if they have if they were rich. $7 million, dude.
Oh, it's still gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but it ain't no $10. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a big chunk of cash.
But if you it's a big chunk of cash. But if you balling like Jay-Z or something like that, you know what I mean, that could seem like 70,000.
But he's on some Billy type stuff, so you would need like $1 billion, and that's a lot. You know, like that ain't like a couple of million or even 10 or 50 million, like $1 billion. I don't know. That's like another level.
If I had maybe like half a billion,
then you wouldn't. Then you'd be like, you'll treat like $1 or something like that.
Treat 7 mils.
Yeah,
I'd probably treat that like 70,000.
Possible. I think that's still a thing. You be like, but I could have had more.
Oh, that's
you probably be thinking in your head like, I could have had more.
To those dudes, you'd be like, yeah, that was like an island.
Yeah. I think that's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah,
like, you have to be caking, like getting billions for it to be like, nah, ain't nothing to me.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I would have tried to negotiate, dog. I would have tried to broke even. I'd have tried to kept calling back.
You would have given them 3, like you would have upped this to like $3 million. Like, I give you 3.
I would have tried. I would have tried to renegotiate.
Then you'd have felt a little better about it after that.
Yep.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
To get something back.
I get you.
Just Corey jump in on.
Like this shit don't even make sense. Niggas is creating a scenario that nobody said on the thing. First of all, I would research the law to see if I could get the money back through legal means. If I couldn't get the money, we just assuming that every rich nigga's a gangster?
No, just the niggas that keep $7 million in safes and storage units. That sound like ghosts.
Got you. What I'm saying is I would research to see if I could get my money back legally. If I couldn't get my money back legally, I'm definitely not going to tell a nigga, let me get my $7.5 million back and I'm going to give you $600,000. I think leading with $600,000 is insulting.
Yeah.
Yo, I would
make an offer.
Any of that, like I'm not going to offer a nigga $600,000 for my $7 million back.
Even $1 million is crazy to me.
Like, what are we talking about? Like,
I agree. That's
why
insulting.
I would have renegotiated.
You couldn't even give me 1 M, like 1 M. I'll give you everything else back.
Yep.
You know,
I completely agree.
You couldn't even round that up.
7.5, and you can't even come with 1 or 2 to lead. Or something like that.
That's true. That is insulting. I might hang up the phone like, nah, I'm good.
That's why I said I'm keeping it.
Yeah,
keeping it.
I get you.
Imagine really handing them, here you go, this is what I found, here you go, I found one Yeah, right, nigga.
I believe you.
And if it's $200 and I left it in the storage unit or whatever.
And it meant so much to me that I left it in the storage unit that eventually, over a long period of time, got sold. Did the 7.5 really, really mean that much to me that I could lose
or I was locked up, or somebody else was managing for me. I can think of situations.
Yeah, it's bad
I
situations.
don't understand.
So
this is
I'm
how
gonna-
every gangster TV show
So-
goes. That we
You
watch.
could be incarcerated for a while.
Whatever the case
Or
may
the
be.
block could have been, the spot could have been hot. There could have
Yeah,
been.
it could be reasons why you couldn't come forward. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It could be.
Somebody that was manager could have fucking.
Yeah.
Because
Fans
how's
could have been
Paul,
watching me
right?
for 6 months or a year, and I ain't want to come out. I mean, I could think of lots of situations.
Another scenario, it could be dirty money, and then it could be like something that the feds was waiting to be spent. Will you still be cool with spending that money? Because if you take that money and you're using that money like as your cocoon or your nest egg, you know, to be good, they're gonna be coming for you, and you be like, wait, officer, I didn't do nothing, but yeah, I could trace these bills to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
you got the paperwork for the storage unit and all
yeah,
that stuff. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But I think
So-
you wouldn't want that heat on you.
No, I definitely
regardless.
wouldn't.
Like even if he was in the clear, you be like, I don't know. You know how like they be like, oh, you all set, you're good to go, but they still might keep an eye on you. Like I think that's what they would do. Like he gave us the paperwork, but we don't know. We don't know. He might be engaged some way somehow. You know what I'm saying? Because even if he was a police officer and then you ran up on somebody and they showed the paperwork, you still have one eye on him. Like yo,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Like yeah, he got the paperwork, but who he be mingling with? Like they might be checking your phone records. They might be like all up in your life and you don't even know it. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna have to lay low in the bomb shelter, dog. You know what I'm saying? For a little while. You know what I mean?
But y'all two the gangsters in this crew, man.
The
Y'all
same
got
way a nigga could pretend like it's his and it's not. How the fuck we know it's his? God gave me this, bitch. We fighting about this motherfucking money.
And I just looked up legally just to answer the question. If a storage unit is sold, the buyer legally owns everything inside.
That's a fact.
Now there is some little technicalities where it's like if they didn't send the proper notice, they sent the notice to the wrong address, they auctioned too soon, they charged the legal fees, they failed to give you a chance to pay what you owe, things like that, then you have a lawsuit against the storage unit.
Right.
You still can't
get your
sue-
shit
yeah, you
back.
can't
That's
get
what
your
I
shit back.
know.
Oh, we assumed that we had the buyer had the legal right. That
No, I
was
was
the
just,
premise. I'm with you.
brought up,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to clear it up.
They contacted the buyer, said something.
Yeah, I'm giving that money up. Anybody with the balls to ask me for it, I'm giving it to them.
That's crazy. But you do have a lot of balls. Yo, you need to have a lot of balls to ask me for $7.5 million. That's crazy.
Yo, I'm saying that the counter was weak, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What they offered up ain't gonna cut
They
it,
should
man.
have rounded up. They should have rounded up.
1.2. They should have came with more than that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping all that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I don't
We
know. I
out.
ain't trying to look over my shoulder for the rest of my life. I'm trying to enjoy my life. So
We buying guns, you know what I'm saying?
we got another John Wick over here.
Fortresses, dog, you know what I'm saying? Bulletproof and everything, dog. That's all we got for y'all. Let us know what y'all would do in the comments, man. Y'all taking the money, you know what I'm saying, or y'all giving it back?
Oh,
You know
y'all
what
being
I'm
a good
saying?
Samaritan, you know?
Yeah. Leave us a like, subscribe. See y'all on the next one. We out.